Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, this is Steve Armstrong. I am here today with a very good friend of mine, Erin Aebel, who is a 26-year veteran of doing law here in Tampa Bay, as well as a native, fifth-generation native of Tampa as well.
Yes, I've been in the Tampa Bay area my whole life, with the exception of some time in New Orleans for college and law school, and have been practicing law here as a business and healthcare lawyer for 26 years.
Great. So tell me a little bit about Trenam. I mean, you've been involved with this for a while.
I love Trenam. I came over to Trenam in 2020, and I am a shareholder here in the health law practice, and I also am in the business transactions practice. And it's a woman-run law firm, and it's a wonderful firm. It's very collegiate. We do excellent legal work in the Tampa Bay area and beyond, and it's a great place for me to practice. I feel very comfortable and happy here, and my clients love it too.
That's great. So one of the things that's unique about you is your approach to law. So tell me about that.
So a lot of people at my stage in the career, and a lot of women I know actually that have worked in private business law firms, do not last as long as I have. They get burned out. So people go to private, go to in-house counsel work or other things. And I've really given some thought about why I've practiced so long and why I'm happy in the practice of law. And that is because I practice law holistically. I look for opportunities to be of service and to do justice that are beyond the billable hour. And when I approach my practice in that way, I mean, I am also a business person and I have fiscal responsibilities, but when I approach the practice of law that way, it's very rewarding and you don't get burned out as easily.
That's great. That's pretty amazing. What can you tell me about, I mean, this is an amazing office, and one of the amazing things you love about this office is?
The art collection. So I came here in 2020 during COVID, and there was nobody in the office, and everyone was wearing masks, and it was just me and the art for a while. And so I don't know if you know, but Trenam has an encyclopedic collection of American photographic art that some now retired shareholders collected starting in the 1980s when photographic art was really becoming collectible. And so we have an amazing collection of art. And so I've been the curator, I do the docent, and all other things with the art collections. I just had a tour group through here Wednesday night. I like to show the art collection. We're also loaning pieces.
Wow.
12 pieces are going to be loaned next month to the Florida Museum of Photographic Arts for their inaugural show in their new location in Ybor City. I'm really excited about that too.
Sure. So one of the things you just touched on was your community involvement. So tell me a little bit more about what you do in the community and how it makes that big a difference.
I love to give back and I like to get involved. So I work on the boards of several not-for-profits. I just rolled off the board of the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. Wow. I am a new board member of the Florida Museum of Photographic Arts. I'm involved in my Gasparilla crew, the crew of Cavaliers. And I just always, I started a book club. So I just look for opportunities to connect with people and have in-person conversations about topics that are important to Floridians.
Great. So we are going to let Erin give us a docent tour, and she's going to pick the pieces she wants to share with you guys. Just as an addition, I am here with Erin Aebel, a shareholder at Trenam Law in Tampa, Florida. Erin, let's go see some art.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so one of the hundreds of pieces of art in our collection, this is a triptych by Sing Quan Chi. He is a Chinese American artist, and he went all over to American landmarks and took photos of himself in a Chairman Mao jacket, which I thought was very interesting. And just very interesting perspective. He sadly died young of AIDS in the 1980s, but we are very proud to have some of his very important works. We have more than just this triptych in our collection. Hi, so this is another piece by Michael Spano. This is Performance Law from 1981. I love it because it's a New York street scene, and we have a lot of street scene photographs that just show so much activity going on. This is a long piece, but you can see a lot of things going on, and I really enjoy this piece. And then we have historical One of the cool things about our collection is it really is follows the history of photography as an art. So we have a lot of Steikens. We have this very important piece by Paul Strand documenting a young boy in France. So a lot of during the time period of the early 1900s, when photography first became art as a form, we have a lot of the artists from that period, and I think that's great if you're studying the history of photographic art.